Hello, you're watching the morning edition of Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television, coming to you live from our studios here in Cameroon's economic capital, Douala. My name is Fon Quinta. Now, military spokesman Colonel Atumfaxer Siwigemu says Ambazonian fighters cooked up gruesome images in Mautu to blame the military. Colonel Atumfaxer made a statement in a press release Monday, January 11, a day after more than 10 civilians, including women and children, were killed in Mautu village in Moyoka subdivision, southwest region of Cameroon. According to Colonel Atunfak, what happened was a preventive raid orchestrated by forces of law and order against those he labeled terrorists. Though he described the images making rounds online as hodgepodge, he however indicated that an investigation has been opened. Now, a student at the Biaka University Institute in Boya Southwest region of Cameroon, Petranji, has died 5 days before her wedding in a road accident on the Tiko-Douala highway. Sources say Petra and husband to-be is Biaz Forsak were returning from Douala, where they went shopping ahead of their traditional wedding in Limbe on January 15, to be followed by a church wedding on January 16, 2021. And Cameroon's Minister of Transport, Jean-Ernest Massinangale Bibehi, has visited the Douala International Airport holding talks with officials of the Cameroon Civil Aviation Authority in Douala ahead of Shan competition. According to the minister, all is set at the Douala International Airport to welcome Shan 2021 guests. He was in Douala yesterday to inspect measures put in place at the airport, where various delegations will land. Out of the country, Nigeria's police chief has said 21,296 suspects allegedly involved in violent crimes, including kidnapping and armed robbery, were arrested in the country last year. The Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, gave the figures while reviewing police operations over the past 1 year at the Criminal Investigation Department and Force Intelligence Bureau in the capital, Abuja. Giving a further breakdown of their scorecard, the Nigerian police said 3,347 firearms and 133,496 ammunition were recovered from suspects during the last year, while a total of 1,002 kidnapped victims were safely rescued and reunited with their families. Now, health authorities in Mozambique have said the samples collected to ascertain the presence of the new coronavirus variant have tested negative. The National Director for Health Survey and Observation at the National Institute of Health, Sergio Chichumba, said the first batch had negative results and hope it would not be the case in the next batches. The country is, however, at risk due to its proximity to neighboring South Africa that has a new variant. And South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced that its land borders will be closed to most travelers until February 15, 2020, in an effort to slow the spread of the new coronavirus variant. In a televised address on Monday night, President Ramaphosa said the pandemic in South Africa is currently at its peak and it's most devastating, with infections for exceeding the peak experienced in the first wave. He said there have been nearly 1,090 deaths reported infections since New Year's Day, and there are currently more than 150,000 people in hospital with COVID-19. Now, a number of Ugandan government officials and ruling party members have had their Facebook accounts shut down as the internet giant accuses them of manipulating public debate ahead of key elections. Residents in the East African nation will be casting their votes on Thursday to elect a new president and parliament amid a tense and bloody electoral campaign, with incumbent President Yoweri Museveni's seventh aide is facing stiff challenge from pop star turned politician Bobby Wine. In a statement on Monday, Facebook said given the impending election in Uganda, we moved to investigate and take down this network, adding that the decision was linked to the government Ministry of Information and Communication Technology. This brings us to the end of the morning edition of Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television. The news was compiled and produced by Akeba Desmond. My name is Fon Quinta, and up next is In the House with Eileen Sama at 3:30 p.m. I'll be back with what's making news in and out of the country. Until then, stay blessed.